Nanach nachmo nachmo miman. Eitzois yisharos. Straight advice. Mizeh apkam boim kol hamniyois v'abilbulim v'amalchomois v'amachloikos. And through this blemish that we were just talking about, which is the blemish of the covenant of immorality, all the preventions and confusions and fights and strife, that's where it all comes from. That prevents a person from getting close to the holiness. And it stops him. And it stops him from bringing to fruition, from the kinetic to the actual, all his energy and life of holiness. Because all the preventions from getting close to the holiness comes from the impurity of carry of seed that's spilled. May the Holy Merciful One save us. Because carry seed that's spilled, Lashon Miniya, is a language of prevention. Like Rashi, the commentator, explains in the Torah portion of the Chukosai, al pasukim telchu imi keri. It says in the verse, if you will go with me, carry. So that means you're prevented, you're not going properly. And it also says in the verse, even that they went with me bekeri. So too I will go with them bekeri. That is, through the blemish, the corruption that we're calling carry, Rahman al-Itzlan, may the Holy Merciful One save us. Through this, it is invited to them, miniyos atzumos, huge preventions, obstacles, shenikoim gam ken carry, which are also called carry. And through this, all the hardships and all the exiles come. Rahman al-Itzlan, the Holy Merciful One should save us. And this is what it says in the verse. And because they went with God, the carry, I have brought them into the lands of their enemies. Because through this, there is a great overcoming and strengthening of all the enemies and the haters of holiness. From them comes all the obstacles. And the main rectification to destroy and break all the obstacles and enemies is through the desire and will of holiness, through which this zochim lishbor kol hamniyos, through these desires and strong will of holiness, one merits to destroy all the obstacles. And this is what the verse that we were discussing concludes. All the verses that we were discussing the curses that if God forbid the Jews go with God bekeri, they don't follow the Torah, so then it meets out all the punishments that are enumerated there. And it concludes, and then Yirtzu Asavona, their sins will have been appeased. So the word for appeasement is Yirtzu, is the language of will and desire. That is, their sins will be appeased, their sins will be with rectified through yirtzu, through the ratzon, through the desire, that will turn around and reverse all their sins. Shemehem kol hamniyos, which from all the sins come all the obstacles. The ratzon, to desire of holiness. By Dezeh, and through this, the verse keeps saying, "V'zacharti es prisi Yaakov," and I will remember the covenant of Yaakov, etc. Hanushi orer, it will be aroused. V'yizko Hashem Yizbarach, and the holy blessed name will remember. Zechus hatzadikim agdolim, shochni ofar, the merit of the great, holy, righteous ones that are now in the earth, dwelling in the earth, they're buried. She'ikar tikun avon zeh al yadam, because the main rectification of this sin of carry is through the tzaddikim that are already buried. Ki gedolim tzaddikim b'misasan yosem b'chayim, because the tzaddikim, the righteous ones, are greater in death than in life, because their soul has complete power, and whereas when they were in life, they were constrained in their body. So therefore, specifically after they have passed on, the righteous ones complete this rectification, which is the main rectification of the souls of Israel. Nanach nachma nachma miman.